Welcome everyone, my name is Eric and congrats on joining the profession. Not long ago, I was in the same position as you, so I know how exciting and overwhelming it can feel starting out. Today, I want to give you a practical introduction to professional responsibilities as a new member of the Actual Institute. We'll look at how the code of conduct applies to you, how the institute supports your career, and the consequences if the obligations are met. By the end, I hope you see professionalism not as a rulebook, but as a framework that builds trust, success, and reputation in our industry. Let's start with code of conduct. It applies to every member of the institute, including you as graduates. Think of it as a professionalism compass that guides how we work and how we present ourselves beyond the office. The first principle is integrity. It is about being truthful, respectful, and confidential. For example, if a client presses you to tweak the results to make it look better, having integrity means declining and explaining why accuracy matters. It may feel uncomfortable, but it's what builds long-term trust. Yeah. Trust also comes from compliance. It is about following all relevant laws, regulations, and professional standards. As a graduate, you won't know every detail, but compliance means checking rather than assuming. For instance, if you're asked to analyze customer data, it is your responsibility to confirm privacy rules are being followed. But knowing the rules isn't everything. You also need competence and care. No one expects you to know everything at day one, but you expect to learn, seek feedback, and take care of your work. It also means committing to continuous development and keep your skills up to date. And there's objectivity. As you apply it with those skills, you often face pressure and biases, which is why this is so critical. Imagine a client strongly disagreeing with your projections, or a manager hitting your assumptions that they prefer. Objectivity means sticking to evidence and not bending your advice to suit what others want. If you see advice being swayed by bias, poor practice, or misconduct, speaking up becomes an essential duty. Raising concerns is only valid if other people can understand it. That brings us to our last principle, communication, which means making your message clear and appropriate to your audience. These 6 principles build on each other, and it's how we as actuaries earn and maintain trust in our society. So that's code of conduct, which may seem like a lot, but the good news is that you are not alone. The Actual Institute provides a wide range of support. First, through education and CPD. Beyond exams, the Institute offers workshops, webinars, and seminars on topics like climate change and data analytics. These help you grow beyond your university learning. Second, it provides professional standards and guidance, framework for group practice across many areas. So even as graduates, you are confident that your work is within expectations. Third, it fosters community through networking events, discussion groups, and volunteering. I highly recommend the Young Actuaries program. It is a great way to meet peers and learn from others early in your career. Last but not least, the Institute represents actuaries to the governments, regulators, and industry. For you, this means you are entering a profession that is respected and influential in shaping the world. Of course, with all that support comes with accountability. And inevitably, we need to know what happens if actuaries fail to meet their obligations. The Actual Institute has a disciplinary scheme. Depending on the seriousness, penalties can range from warnings, suspension, and or even expulsion. For example, falsifying exam logs or even CPD will breach integrity and could cost someone's membership. There are also legal risks. Breaching regulatory rules can lead to fines and lawsuits. This is often linked to failures in compliance, such as mishandling data, putting both you and your company at risk. There's also reputational harm. Trust is everything in a profession, and once it's broken, it is hard to rebuild. Misrepresenting data and ignoring error breaks communication. A single-hand profile failure can make people doubt the profession as a whole. And finally, misconduct can cost you your career. Hiding errors in evaluation is a failure in both competence and care and objectivity. In these cases, the dismissal will be immediate and will travel fast in our industry. So the message is clear. Professionalism isn't optional, but the foundation of your actuarial career. The code of conduct sets the standard, the institute supports you, and the consequences for failing the obligation is serious. But here's the positive side. Acting with professionalism builds trust, opens doors, and ensures your technical skills have a real impact. So as you start your career, remember, it is not about what you know, it's about what you act, and that's what defines you as trusted professionals. Thank you, and welcome again to the profession.